Hi, my name's Carl.
No, I'm Carl, your guy.
And you're listening to the Blueprint to Life podcast.
Where we talk about all things fitness, we rate and hate the current fitness trends.
And we then get personal with our deep, meaningful chat.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
It helps more than you think. Hello. I need to stop clapping.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know, I was about to stop it and start recording it again.
No, just leave it, it's funny.
Welcome to episode 4.
4. We still haven't...
Episode 4?
Yes, it's episode 4.
Yeah, episode 4.
You're right, just lay down.
Sorry, my brain. Episode 4 of the Blueprint to Life.
We still need to do like an intro.
Yeah. Maybe by this point, before we upload this, there'll be an intro.
Yeah. So
Imagine, I hope you enjoyed the intro.
Yeah, if we did.
If you did, if there was an intro comment, what do you think of the intro? Rate or hate?
There may not be an intro yet, we don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Find out. Well, if you would have found out, if you'd already watched it.
Exactly, yeah. But imagine if you wouldn't. Imagine if you were a different paradox.
Imagine if you're watching this in the future.
Yeah. When we're like 50.
Yeah, and you're watching back at this now.
Yeah.
And intros are now like 4D.
Yeah. You can actually touch us.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
That would be. High five! Episode 4 then, nutrition basics.
Yes, the basics of nutrition.
Nutrition is very simple.
Yeah, but it's very complicated by...
Very easily overcomplicated.
idiots.
And people trying to sell a book.
Yes.
So we've touched on like keto before.
Yeah.
And we've touched on like, I don't think we really delved into too much other than diet stuff.
Yeah.
But another day.
Yeah.
Basics of nutrition.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned, well you talk about this a lot, the 80-20 rule.
Yeah.
So being good on 80% of the time and then enjoying yourself. You don't have, not having like a free pass.
No.
But relaxing, having what you want 20% of the time.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
It
works. It's easy.
Because unless you're like training for like a comp or like a bodybuilding prep, you don't have to restrict yourself that much.
No. And some of the people that we speak to that are like, they track every gram of everything. And all they're just you'd average Joe.
Yeah.
And they're complaining about how like stressful they're finding it, how they haven't got time to do this, haven't got time to do that. You don't have to track your food.
No.
Like, unless you're an athlete, a professional, I don't even track my food. I used to.
Yeah.
And I've got a good enough knowledge now as to what I need.
Yeah, and that's why.
Yeah.
Because you tracked it, so you now know roughly. So I think
it's good to do as a drill or like a way of learning
when you're starting out in your fitness journey.
Yeah.
Because there's that many people that overeat,
and you can learn so much from tracking. Like some meals, I don't know, like pesto pasta.
Yeah.
Who would have thought there was that much fat in pesto?
Yeah.
Eh?
No, yeah.
So, or how much protein is in Parmesan cheese?
Cheese.
That's a hack. Yeah. That is a hack.
If you like cheese,
and you're low on your protein,
get some cheese in
Bitter Parmesan.
Parmigiano.
Parmigiano,
sir. There you go.
Tell me when to stop.
I love cheese.
Yeah.
Like, you can probably tell.
Cheesy boy. But yeah, nutrition, protein, carbs, fats.
Yeah, 3 macros.
You have 3 macros.
Yeah.
So you probably see, if you've done research, you've got macros, protein, carbs, fats.
Yeah.
Your micros, which are like your veggies, if you want to call it that.
Well,
it's like your nutrients, which is in everything.
The minerals and vitamins.
But basically. Yeah, it's all your vitamins, minerals, all of the goodness. But so you see a lot often with diets and stuff, they manipulate the macros.
Yeah.
That's all they've done.
Yeah.
Typically calorie target. That's the calorie target is your bread and butter.
Yeah.
On the note of nutrition.
Well, because if you're looking for fat loss or weight loss, you should be actually looking for fat loss, not weight loss.
Yeah.
Calorie deficit.
That's literally all you need.
And that is, all the studies say that all the diet protocols that you see, keto, fasting, they all have one thing in common that works. The calorie deficit.
Being in the deficit. So like, if you were to draw this, I do this with clients all the time. You've got like your middle mark, your maintenance
Yes.
in the middle. If you want to put on weight, all you have to do is just eat more than that middle point.
Yeah.
If you want to lose weight, all you got to do is just eat less than that.
Mm-hmm.
What that is made up of, if you want to take it seriously, then certain macro breakdowns are important. But if you've got a busy life and you want to lose weight, you want to get healthy, just eat less than that middle mark.
Yeah.
That's the basics.
Yeah.
That is nutrition basic.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to put on weight, eat more than your middle mark.
Yeah.
If you want to eat less, or if you want to lose weight, eat less than your middle mark. How do people find out their middle mark? That is the question.
So there's ways. So the long way is.
I can't remember the complete calculation off the top of my head.
So there's different calculations, but again, the calculations are rough estimates. The long way of doing it is you tracking your intake.
Yeah.
7 days, okay, and then seeing what happens on the scales. If you go up,
and just finding your balance mark from that.
Yeah.
So there's calculators online, isn't there, which are like
rough.
age, gender, activity level, job,
which
you can use.
Good, which are better than
it's better than your BMI.
Yeah, we don't talk about BMI.
No. Yeah.
Because I am morbidly obese in my BMI.
I'm morbidly obese, and I'm a reiki little thing.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be.
Awkward.
Yeah.
So BMI, no.
Big
But
no.
You've got things like calipers if you really want to be intruded by.
And if you're local, come here. We'll do it for you.
Not the calipers.
Not the calipers.
Because it's impersonal.
I actually hate using them.
Yeah.
It's cringy.
I've never used them.
The only time I've ever used them was at PT school.
Yeah.
And they teach you how to do them, and it's just grab a lump of fat and measure it.
Brilliant. Who wants
that's going to make the client feel great.
Who wants to come to Fitness Blueprint for us to grab your fat?
Just hold there a minute.
Yeah. Oh, that's
3 centimeters.
And then it's so long as well because you've got to mark everything down.
Yeah.
And then put it into this little table.
Yeah.
And then every so often you've got to reassess.
Yeah. No.
And it's inaccurate as well because it's all about user error.
Completely. Yeah, user error.
Human error.
But so ultimately, in conclusion, nutrition basic, protein, fat, carb.
Yeah.
They're your macros. Gain weight, eat more than your middle mark. Lose weight, eat less.
Yeah. I would say try and focus more on protein then.
Yeah, protein dominant with your diet.
Because especially these days, people don't get enough protein.
No.
Especially I don't remember if you did your nutrition course, but they recommend the Eat Well plate.
Yeah.
Which is 50% carbohydrates.
Yeah,
which is
I can't even remember the drawing. It's 50 carb and it's half quarter, isn't it?
Starchy and vegetables and stuff like that.
Yeah.
15% proteins, which is low.
That's
especially if
terrible.
you're strength building, that's really bad.
Yeah.
And then what have got left? 25, 30, 35% fat.
Yeah. We were talking earlier, weren't we? One of the guidelines you see is fistful of carbs, fistful of protein, and then what was it? Two fingers of fats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So veggies come into that carb, I guess, don't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's nutrition basics.
Yeah. We're not going too much into it because
it's basics.
science.
Don't overcomplicate it.
No.
We've probably overcomplicated it a little bit just then. Just in talking.
If you want to lose, just don't eat as much.
Yeah.
And that could be you just stopping one snack.
Yeah, it can be as simple as that.
And that will make you lose weight.
Rate or hate? What's the rate or hate today?
I
don't know what this is either.
People wearing weightlifting belts when they don't need to.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Fashion.
That's all good.
It was just supporting my core.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was. That was set up. I knew
Funny!
This. Comedy channel. I see this. I remember. And I'll
so
never
you've done your
forget.
strength and conditioning, all right?
Yeah.
So there is a time and a place where you're gonna wear a weightlifting belt, not because it protects your spine, but because it increases interthoracic pressure, therefore protecting your spine. So it doesn't physically protect your side. So if you do a deadlift with an arched, curved back,
you're still going to die.
Yeah, well.
You won't die. You're still going to hurt yourself.
Yeah, even if you've got a belt on.
This belt, this thing here, it's not a band-aid for shit form.
Yeah. Oh, you swear then.
I saw a swear jar.
Sorry, Katie.
So, the lifting belt, I use them with clients and for myself, max lifts.
Yeah.
Anything above 90%,
yeah.
I'll use a lifting belt. You should, and athletes should, clients should, have a strong enough core to not need that.
Yeah.
You've got your own lifting belt like here.
Yeah. So the Valsalva maneuver,
yeah,
which is when you increase
your intra-abdominal pressure
by just holding your
nearly
swore then.
Holding
your breath.
just and then push your tummy out.
Yeah.
That's so much more efficient. I saw story time. I saw story time a guy. When I worked at DW, there was a guy there, and he went in the changing rooms, walked out, and he was already wearing his lifting belt.
Sweet.
He went onto the treadmill.
Sound.
So he's like walking on the treadmill with his lifting belt on. What are you trying to?
Did they not teach that in your strength and conditioning course?
Warm up your core using the lifting belt in your treadmill warm-up. It was ridiculous. And then I can't even remember what he went to do. He might have even gone on to do like bench press.
Yeah.
You don't need to use a lifting belt for doing sets of 12 on bench press.
Even worse, bicep curls in the squat rack.
That's a sin.
You should probably have a word with yourself.
You should.
If you're doing that.
If you're a PT out there, fellow PTs, like, you do have permission. Don't be shy. You have permission to go up to someone if they're curling in a squat rack.
Yeah. And
say, just stop.
Yeah, unless there's no space, and that's the physically only space.
If there's no space, don't do bicep curls. Leave it.
Yeah.
Do it another day.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah. It's just horrendous.
But lifting belts they are good.
Yeah.
They've got their purpose, they serve a purpose. But it's not a fashion accessory.
No. So for me, lifting belts for fashion, hate it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. You just look like a dweeb.
For fashion, I hate. You don't look cool.
No.
You look like an idiot.
Yeah. And half them don't even wear it tight anyway. It's loose.
It's when they put it on, and then they're relaxed and they can just talk.
Yeah.
Like, if you can wear your belt and whilst not doing your set, it's not tight enough.
Yeah.
It should be so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, to create that pressure, it has to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to relax and talk, sit down, manoeuvre.
And put your thumbs in it like John Wayne, like a cowboy.
So yeah, lifting belts, hate.
For fashion.
Yeah, for fashion,
For maximal lifts, we like.
Great.
Yeah.
Use them, utilise it as a good tool. DMC, deep meaningful chat. What do you think the best job in the world is?
I want to be kind of careful here, because if I say what I really want to think, people are going to think...
we all know what you really think. A dentist.
No.
Carl loves teeth. Best job in the world, regardless of like pay, because it could go down that route.
Yeah.
But best job in the world. I used to want to be a zookeeper. I think that would be cool for like a week.
Yeah.
And then I think it would get.
Yeah, because you're clearing up.
You get tired of
like rhino poo and stuff like that.
And I wouldn't want to get to the point where like seeing a lion every day is normal.
Yeah.
Because it would be really cool to begin with, and all of a sudden you're like, there's a lion.
All right, Dave the Lion, how are you doing today, mate?
Oh, hi, Carl.
I'd like to be a chef. Like a head chef.
You'd like to be?
Yeah, like...
What, in general? Or like...
No, so like...
That's what your best job would be?
Yeah.
Because you don't have to stay here.
No, but it's... I've worked in the kitchen before.
Yeah.
It's like...
It's stressful.
Sweaty, long hours.
I did 2 shifts at a restaurant.
Yeah. I did mine... When you were at school, you got like work experience.
Yeah.
I did mine for a week. Like,
really?
5 days, and I was
That's cool.
Just like chopping mushrooms and
dicing
stuff.
Dicing onions.
Nah, mate. But
Yeah.
to have like the skill set to just be like.
Do you like MasterChef?
No, not really.
Oh.
I like
I love
Hell's
MasterChef.
Kitchen and Gordon Ramsay.
Oh yeah, you love Hell's Kitchen.
It's really good.
Yeah, I don't know what I would want to be. Obviously, zookeeper would have been cool. I mean, astronaut would be cool. We can prove if the Earth's flat or not.
Yeah.
If you're up in space.
I think we've already proved that it's not.
Yeah. NASA might be lying to us.
Well, did we actually land on the moon?
Did we land on the moon?
Who knows?
That's a big question,
Yeah.
isn't it? Flat Earth theory people out there, flat earthers.
Oh God.
Let us know you're here below.
Flat Earth. Well, no.
Have you seen the video where the flat earther tries to prove the Earth's flat, and he proves that it's not flat? He like proves that it's round.
No, I've not.
They fire a laser across this lake, and obviously if the Earth was flat, it would hit this point.
Yeah.
But at the same point, it would like hit the same
Yeah.
height, and it doesn't. It doesn't even reach it
No.
because it curves.
Yeah.
So it like hits the Earth. Idiot. Donut. There you go.
Yeah.
Summary. Done. Thank you for listening.
No, wait. You got to ask
Oh.
them what their dream job was first.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What would your dream job be?
Comment below.
Yeah, you watching.
If anyone's
If
watching.
you're watching, comment below. What's your dream job? Or would you rather be a zookeeper or a chef?
We can't have this. That's like too deep, meaningful conversation there, isn't it?
Yeah. What would you want to do as a job?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know. We want to hear. We actually
Yeah.
genuinely want to hear.
Genuinely, I care.
Well, that's why we're PTs, because we care.
While you're there, drop a like,
And subscribe.
press subscribe. We're out.